Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Femi Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria, a human rights activist, a lawyer who has been looking at the political terrain and all that, has spoken. He said, from what I can see, he was predicting Atiku's faith at the presidential outcome, what will happen, both at Chicago as well as in Nigeria. He gave extensive, explanation as to why he's saying what he's saying. And you need to hear it. When lawyer talk, it's not like a layman just trying to say, no, yes, no, no, no. It's quite different, to be quite candid. It's quite different. Okay, it's quite different. So these are some of the things that are going on, and every single one of us can see. So Femi Falana gave a detailed explanation as to real issues and what could possibly happen. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Femi Falana predicts Atiku's fate over Tinubu's Chicago academic record suit in the US. The human rights lawyer Femi Falana has reacted to the move by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to stop the Chicago State University from releasing its academic record. Recall that the prayer of the People Democratic Party presidential flag bearer in the 2023 general election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, before the magistrate court in Illinois, United States, was granted by the Chicago State University, was compared to release the academic record of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, Tinubu pleaded before a United States judge to save him from suffering severe and irreparable damage by placing an emergency hold on a recent court order from the United States record to be released, from his university record to be released. Tinubu, through his lawyer, claimed that the damage he would suffer will be impossible to mitigate if the order directing the release of his academic record to former Vice President Atiku is not delayed for possible vacation. While featuring on Arise TV, Femi Falana said the private interest of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can be protected in a suit. According to the senior advocate of Nigeria, everybody in the United States has a right to plead privacy, and Tinubu would not be denied such. He said, if the president says, sorry, I don't want my results, my details released, the court will have to consider the implementation of that on Monday, versus the request of Atiku. In other words, it's a private interest of the president not to have his results released. However, the president took a public office, and part of what comes with the public office is you releasing your details. Your details is no longer your details. Okay, to a large extent, people can now have liberty of knowing some of the things that are concerned and related to you. You cannot now say it is my private property and that's it. No, no. If not, nobody will know anything about you. It will be your own private matter, and so be it. No. It therefore now stands that you lost some rights when you decided to go in that regard. Nobody compared you. Nobody forced you. You by yourself, with your own hands, with your full knowledge, you decided to go into that position. You gave yourself the opportunity. You say, you know what, I'm going to contest in this position. I'm going to do this, do that, and it's you. You allowed it. So you can't now wake up and tell the people that you can't do it anymore. It doesn't work that way. That they cannot know your record. Excuse me. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't do that. The days where you did that and you got away with it, those days are far gone. Today now is a different matter, it's a different story altogether. Okay, so this is what is happening. For this is what is happening, and even the United States will also have to consider that. And they will have to consider and look at, the Nigeria, over 200 million people don't know the truth about their leaders, credentials and what have you. It's not heard of. It's not heard of. So we need to shed more light on all of these things. We need to shed more light on it, and we need to grow. We need to ensure that things are done differently. We need to maximize every opportunity and potential that we have, so that truly, sincerely speaking, the difference can become, what it needs to be. So there is the true position that we need to maintain in order for us to, to begin to, gravitate and understand that we cannot continue with the same thing over and over again, then expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. So if Nigeria is to change, if Nigeria is to get the best of leadership, every one of us will have opportunity to contribute our part to what's going on without fear or favor. Every one of us will need to come on board and say, you know what, this is it. This is it. We cannot allow this anymore. So it is a very, very serious matter, at the moment, and every single person is watching, and we need to know, where we stand with all of this. Nigeria belongs to us, yes. But are we going to allow those who are destroying the nation with their pack of lies continue? We just want to know if really you had a first class. It should not be a problem for us to know that you have a first class. It will be our joy and our pride that our president is a first class graduate. So why is it now for private interpretation? It should not be. We want to know, And Atiku is pursuing this case because he knows something. He believes very strongly that he is right. He believes very strongly that there will be something that will be discovered about Tinubu. And Tinubu just need to prove him wrong and let us know that we can trust him. So could it be that all the insinuations we have about him, could there be, all that we've been hearing about him, that there are that those, that there is an atom of truth? You need to prove these people wrong so that you can make our trust in you rise. We need to trust you as our president. So you can't just sit back there and just, assume that all is correct. No, it doesn't work that way. You rush to go and stop an investigation about you, release of your document. It speaks volume if you don't know. Those that are advising you, I wonder what they are saying to you. You see? So these are some of the things happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now. Bye-bye.